right, so let's move on to a few of your questions answered.
Andy Mira asks how to use Bakuchiol in combo with Tretinoin. Carefully.
Cautiously.
Yeah, so
slowly.
Based on the test, yes, with the combination with existing retinoids, maybe an interesting one, but it can be very aggressive. So we would say only if you have a very firm handle on your tretinoin routine, you don't experience irritation, would I say, oh, maybe you can try adding Bakuchiol. Bakuchiol could be used twice daily, but in this case, I would limit it to once daily. And if you can find a 0.5%, start with that.
Yeah. Next question. This is from @StelBell20. If we only use Bakuchiol, can we continue to use it and see the same benefits as retinol? Ooh, this is a good study. Good question.
Maybe. Well, it depends on what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for wrinkles, it does seem like it's trending in the similar direction as a retinol. It isn't activating your retinoic acid receptor. So in terms of long-term deep tissue plumping, collagen, like skin density, the jury's a little bit out for that. We should mention that Bakuchiol in the very early days was actually looked at for acne. But because there are better acne options out there, we just didn't really mention that. So yes, it has multifaceted benefits, but does it line up the same way as retinol? That's honestly really hard to tell.
Yeah, totally agree. So I think to sum that up, what are your goals? How's your skin doing with retinol? What are the aspects of retinol you like and I guess want to replace Bakuchiol with? Consider all of these factors and then decide. All right, last question. This is from @SophieC3862. Does Bakuchiol actually work? Is there good data? So we've just shared a couple clinicals. We do feel comfortable recommending Bakuchiol. I definitely think it's a great addition to an anti-aging routine. Yeah. We're just waiting for more data to share. That's really it.
Yep, surprisingly solid. It does work and do something for your skin. But yeah, that's gonna be our episode.
Yeah.
Chemist Confessions just threw a mini celebration because our Blank Slate Gel Cleanser is finally back in stock. We're proud of it, but also a little bit not proud of it because it's been probably 5 times that's been out of stock. Yeah. Thank you all for making this one of our top sellers and having it always go out of stock. We just want to give a quick shout out to the Blank Slate Gel Cleanser. We just want to share a little background on the Blank Slate Gel Cleanser because formulating this cleanser is really quite the journey. Ultimately, it comes down to we want to find the perfect balance of cleansers, but cleansers can be so personal.
Totally. So functionally speaking, I think we tried to create a cleanser that was going to be gentle. So it's got that really nice skin-friendly pH, but without some of the main surfactants that you typically hear about. That's the SLS, SLES, cocoa betaine. We're not saying these guys are bad necessarily, but there's definitely a cohort of users that just don't do really well with these surfactants. And that's really why, the formulation aspect was really important. But that's not really where our formulation journey ended with Blank Slate. We only tested on our 2 faces, which just really isn't enough, cleansers being as personal as they are. So that's when we brought in our product incubator members.
Yeah, so this was actually one of the first tests where we recruited fellow skin enthusiasts on our incubator program and have you guys decide on the final formula we wound up launching with. At that point, Victoria and I have narrowed it down to 2 finalists that we both really like. And then also at that point, after washing our face 18 times a day, we're so dry that we can't tell anymore.
No opinion anymore.
So the final formula was chosen by fans of our brand and we also specifically recruited for those of you with sensitive skin. So this cleanser can work on a wide range of skin type. If you are curious, want to try out our cleanser or any of our other products, don't forget for our podcast listeners, please use the code CCPodcast2024 for 15% off.